All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and get started. Whoever brought the weather, thank you. You're nervous about that?
I'll take the credit.
It's all yours. All right, good morning, everyone. My name is John Picuri. I'm the District Deputy Director of ODOT District 12, which covers Cuyahoga, Lake, and Cuyahoga counties. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today as we break ground on the I-90 Central Interchange portion of the Cleveland Interbelt Modernization Plan. First, I'd like to thank Mayor Justin Bibb and Cuyahoga County Director of Public Works, Mike Dever, for joining me here today for this celebration. Thank you. For nearly 2 decades, ODOT has been working and engaging with community stakeholders and partners at the city and county level to develop, problem solve, and ultimately create a plan that improves safety and access to an infrastructure that was originally constructed in the 1960s. Through all design and construction phases, our goal has been to address operational, design, safety, and access shortcomings that severely impact the ability of the Interbelt Freeway system to meet the future needs of Northeast Ohio. While you've already begun to see orange barrels in the area of this project, today we are here to officially recognize the start of this multi-year, multi-phase, and multi-million-dollar investment here in the city of Cleveland. This $328 million project that is being constructed by Kenmore Construction in Akron includes the complete pavement replacement of I-90 between East 9th Street and Carnegie Avenue, and the replacement of multiple bridges on and over I-90. There will be lane closures, bridge closures, and detours as part of this work. However, we want those who live, work, and visit the area to know that this project has been a collaborative effort between ODOT, the City of Cleveland, and Cuyahoga County. Together, we are creating a safe, accessible, and sustainable infrastructure that strengthens adjacent neighborhoods and positions this area for the future. One example is the East 22nd Street Bridge replacement, which is going to be just behind me. The new bridge will be widened to improve active transportation and multimodal connections by installing bike paths, green spaces with trees and planters, public art, as well as wide sidewalks, benches, and pedestrian lightings. And we do have some renderings of what it's going to look like here to my left. When this project is complete, users will experience functional infrastructure that is also visually appealing and thoughtfully designed to reflect the character of the area. Before I turn it over to our speakers, I would like to thank ODOT staff and the design team at Michael Baker that have been instrumental in getting this project to construction. For ODOT, I'd like to recognize our planning and design staff, Dana Malice, Tom Sorge, Matt Scholes, Devin Hale, Kerry Welch, Ben Cruzy, and Mike Kubik. Our construction engineers, Julie Meyer, Mike Delicio, Kyle Jordan, Aaron Saplak, and Eric Zippe. And the ODOT Central Office Major Project Review Team for all their hard work in getting this project over the finish line. Now I'd like to turn it over to Mayor Justin Bibb for a few remarks.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's give the entire team at ODOT a big round of applause that we can for their leadership and partnership. I remember in my first few months in office, we were brainstorming how to get this project done. And so I'm just so happy we have leadership at ODOT, but also leadership in Governor DeWine, who prioritize this important project. Let's thank the campus district for their leadership as well and making this project happen. And I see my governing colleague, Councilman Richard Starr, is here. Councilman, thank you for your advocacy and hard work for making today possible. As the regional director mentioned, this is a nearly $330 million investment in Cleveland and in Cleveland's central neighborhood. One of the largest infrastructure investments we've seen in our city in decades. And today is more than just about a groundbreaking and putting shovels in the ground, but I think today is a symbol of what it looks like to reverse and heal communities in our city that for far too long have been redlined from opportunity. I was talking to my COO, Bonnie Tewan, before we kicked off today's event, and she said that if you wanted a symbol of racism and redlining, this was that symbol. But today starts a new chapter in Cleveland Central neighborhood, and it took all of us that are here today to make this event possible. And so I know this kicks off the official Orange Barrel season in Cleveland and across the state, and so we're asking for a lot of patience and a lot of due care from our residents and travelers, because it may get frustrating to see traffic delays and see all the orange barrels, but trust me, it will be worth the wait once this project is complete. So congratulations to all who made today possible, and here's to the Cleveland era of connecting our residents and our city to opportunity, jobs, and hope. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. Director?
Thank you, Mayor Bibb. I'm Michael Dever, Director of Public Works for Cuyahoga County. On behalf of County Executive Chris Ronayne, I'd like to just reach out and say thank you specifically to ODOT Central Office and District 12, John Pecuri and his team, for driving this project forward and making it happen. The Baker team also really did an outstanding job of the design work to bring this to fruition. Cuyahoga County fully supports this critical investment in our region infrastructure, as this improvement will strengthen the transportation network that motorists, residents, and business and visitors rely on. As you can see next door to us here is we're doing some site clearing so it can help with the realignment of this critical project. And I want a shout out to our partners here also, Cold Harbor and Dale Griffiths, and the Independence Excavating team for moving forward as quickly as they did to get this area cleared for the realignment of the project. This project will greatly help to reduce congestion, improve traffic flow into and out of downtown Cleveland, as well as improve daily travel for commuters. Modernizing our aging infrastructure means we are responding to current needs while planning for safer future and keeping up with the growth and demand. We greatly appreciate the hard work of our partners at ODOT and the City of Cleveland for helping to advance this project. Once again, thank you from Cuyahoga County and the County Executive, Chris Ronayne. Thank you.
All right, thank you again, Mayor Bibb and Director Dever, for you and your team's cooperative efforts during the design of this project, as well as the many stakeholders that have been involved in the project. And we look forward to continued partnership as design work is underway for another phase of the Cleveland Interbelt Modernization Plan, and that will be realigning the I-90 Interbelt curve between Superior Avenue and East 49th Street. Currently, we are aggressively working toward identifying available funding to make those future phases a reality. I look forward to seeing this project progress and ultimately reach completion in the summer of 2032. As work progresses, you can stay up to date on closures and restrictions at transportation.ohio.gov/CLE traffic. Thank you, and now we're going to flip some dirt.